had a really hard time getting a parking ticket. The important thing is that I do have a parking ticket. I'm almost there. We extended our stay in the United States, so surprisingly I'm gonna be yarn shopping in Milwaukee also. Oh, somebody snatched my hair. It is a measuring tape! I didn't know! Hey, and welcome to this yarn shopping video. I'm here in Chicago currently, and I'm visiting family here. And I was so excited to get here because I really wanted to go yarn shopping out here, and today is the day that I'm gonna do it. And yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys along with me, and we're gonna go to downtown to this one yarn shop. It's called Yarnify. That just kind of stood out to me from like all the other yarn shops, and yeah, that's where we're gonna go today. And I'm also not alone. I have with me my 2 kids, and also I have planned to find yarn for each one of my family members because I want to make some type of garment for each of my family members with yarn from Chicago. So I'm basically looking for some yarn for my daughter, for my son, for my husband, and for myself. And I've been thinking of like what I'm gonna make, because I'm not trying to make something too big so that I have to get like a tons of yarn, because I mean I still have to bring all the yarn back home in the suitcase. So I'm not trying to overload the suitcase, first of all, and second of all, I'm also not trying to spend like a huge amount of money. So I'm trying to like kind of work around all of this stuff and still come out to have some like really good yarn, and also obviously enough of it. Yeah, and I've been thinking of the type of garments that I want to make, and I was thinking for myself probably some type of top, or I don't know, maybe a scarf or a hat. A hat would probably be a good idea because it's a small item, and I really need a new hat because all of the ones that I have are too small, because my hair is just so long, and when I like have it in like a style like this, my hats are just too small, like they just don't go over all of my hair. So a hat would probably be a good idea. And for my daughter, I was thinking honestly anything. Like for my kids, I was thinking I would love to make them like a matching jogging set. So basically a long sleeve top and a jogging pants. That would be really nice. I just have to think about it and see what yarn that they have, and just see if that would work with what I have in mind. Because like I said, I'm not trying to bring too much yarn back home, and yeah. And for my husband, I was thinking like I'm either gonna make him some type of shirt, or maybe I'm gonna also make him a hat. Yeah, I think I might stick with the hats on this one, because it's just the smallest item probably that I can make. And I mean, it is October right now, so that would be the perfect time to make a hat. My kids have hats, so I don't have to make them none. Yeah, honestly, I'm like, I have so many ideas in mind what I want to make, and I'm also not trying to like fixate myself on like this one garment that I'm trying to crochet. I would just want to keep it like open, and I'm just gonna go with the flow when I'm in the store. And if I see a yarn and I'm like, I have to make a dress out of this, like, you know, I'm just trying to make it yeah, I'm just trying to go with the flow and see if I'm getting some new ideas in the store. So yeah, we're all packed up and ready to go, and yeah, I'm just gonna see you when we're there. Okay, so I just found a good parking spot. I am about to eat my food because I packed a plant-based burger my husband just made for me just before we left. So I'm just gonna eat that, and both of my babies are still sleeping, so I'm just gonna make sure I get some energy into my body, and yeah, and then we're gonna be on the way to the yarn store. Okay, so I am finally on the way. I had a really hard time getting a parking ticket. I'm not even gonna tell you all this long story because it would be just way too long. The important thing is that I do have a parking ticket. I wanted to park a little longer, but it didn't let me purchase more time. So yeah, I just had to get the time that I was able to get, and that's 1.5 hours, so I'm gonna try and make that work. And thankfully I didn't park too far away from the store, so if I really do want to be in there longer, I'm just gonna go back to the car and grab another ticket. Hopefully that's gonna work. But yeah, I basically ended up having to throw in like way more coins than I intended to, because it just, yeah, the machine was just tripping. So yeah, but I'm on my way now finally. And yeah, I'm gonna see you at the store. Yeah, I'm here finally in the store, and they have so much beautiful yarn, like really unique type of yarn. I'm just gonna show you a little sneak peek right here. Like, I just love these purple pinkish colors, but they have so much different choices. And I'm just gonna look through and see what I can find. I just wanted to also say that I'm trying to find something that's unique, like something that they don't have where I'm from. So yeah, just to make sure of that. It's another day, and I decided to go to this yarn shop. It's called Miss Purl's, and it's in a suburban area. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna be heading today. And yeah, I'm excited how it's gonna be there, because I think it's probably a little bit smaller than the Yarnify shop that I went to in downtown. So yeah, but we're gonna see. And also I already got all the yarns, so I got one piece of yarn for each of my family members already, so that goal is already met. The mission is completed. So I'm just going in the store and just basically browsing around, and if I see something that catches my eye and I'm getting some inspiration of what I'm gonna do with the yarn, then you know, I'm gonna go for it. But just to let you know, I don't have nothing specific in mind going into the store. I'm just gonna look through and see what I can find. Okay, so I'm pulling up right now. It's right over there across the street. And yeah, I'm almost there. Okay, so I'm by the store right now, and I'm about to head in. It looks already really cool. I just got out of the store, Miss Purl. I think I said Miss Purl's earlier, but it's called Miss Purl. And I just got all of this yarn. You can't see it, it's all wrapped up, but it's a really beautiful yarn that I got in there. And yeah, I'm just so excited to show you when I get back. But yeah, the lady in the store, she was so kind and just so helpful, and yeah, it was just such a great energy in the store. I can definitely recommend everybody to just check out the store if you're in the area. It's a really nice store, and they also do like a knit and crochet together every Sunday, and it's so cool because today is Sunday, so I didn't even know that. I just walked in there and I saw like a lot of people in there just knitting and crocheting, and everybody was just talking, and yeah, it was just so cool to just see all of that, and yeah, browse through the store. And like I said, they have some really really beautiful hand-dyed yarn, and that's what I got also, but yeah, you're gonna see that in a little bit. But yeah, it was so cool in there, and the lady's name is Kamaka, so if you are here, you're probably gonna meet her. It was so nice to be in there, and yeah, I'm about to head back because I don't have my kids with me right now, and I gotta make sure I get back in time before my son wakes up because I'm still breastfeeding him, and yeah, I gotta make sure he's not gonna be too hungry. So yeah, I'm gonna see you in a little bit. So we extended our stay in the United States on short notice, and we are here in Milwaukee actually. So surprisingly, I'm gonna be yarn shopping in Milwaukee also, and today I have planned to go to 2 yarn shops. One is called Fiber Fever and the other one is called Planet Bead. So I'm trying to make it work to go to both of the stores, and the first one is gonna be Fiber Fever, since they are open a little bit earlier. And yeah, I'm excited to take you along with me. And I also just wanted to let you know that I'm not really planning to go like overboard shopping, because I already shopped a lot of yarn in Chicago, and like I said before, I really have to make sure that I can fit all of the stuff in the suitcases, and I also just don't want to overspend. So I'm just gonna look for maybe some like small little items, maybe some buttons or something. And I looked at the Planet Bead shop. I think they have like maybe some crystals there. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check that out, but yeah, I'm not gonna go overboard, but yeah. I'm excited to go. I'm gonna ride off right now, and I'm gonna see you there.
Hey you guys, I am back in my home country, and it is time to look at the yarn that I got in Chicago and Milwaukee. If you see my son's head here every now and then, that's because he's sitting right here chilling with me. I have my yarn box right here. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of the stuff that I'm about to show you. I also made it really comfortable for myself and cozy. I have here some tea. It's with lavender, and in German it is Zitronenverbene, so I'm gonna just insert the name here in the video so you know what's in here. And I also got a couple blueberries, you know, just for a little snack. You wanna try? You want some? Oh, you want it? It's so yummy. He loves it, I think. Okay, so let's talk about Chicago. The first store that I went to in Chicago was Yarnify, which was located in downtown. Like you saw in the video, I had a hard time getting a parking ticket. I'm just glad that I got a parking ticket and it was enough time for me to be in the store and get all the yarn that I wanted to get and also see enough of the store and everything. And when I got to the store, you had to ring a doorbell so the door would open. And as soon as the door opened, it was a stair. Like it was, I think, 2 or 4 steps, like right after the door. And you know, I was there with my 2 kids and I had the double stroller. So I'm like, how am I even gonna make it up these stairs? But thankfully, right in the moment when I walked through the door, it was a person coming from the other side. So yeah, he helped me out. I mean, I just love walking into a yarn shop because I see all the colors and all of this inspiration in my mind, because I see so many potential projects that I could already make with all of the yarn that I see. As far as the store, it was a lot of natural sunlight in there, which I liked, and it was also a pretty big yarn store. It had different like corners and sections that I could go to. So it was pretty fun just being in the store and walking around and just exploring everything that they have in there. Let's get to the yarn, I would say. I did get something for each of my family members. The first thing that I got is this beautiful, beautiful blue color right here. It is so vibrant and it actually got like a pinch of purple in here too. It is 80% superwash merino wool and 20% nylon. It is a 115 gram skein, which adds up to 388 meters or 425 yards. And it is from the brand Sweet Georgia. And the name is Fizzy Water. It is actually not telling me which size hook or needles to use. And I did get 3 of these because they're so beautiful. I did get them for myself. Well, in the store, I was thinking like I want to make something for myself with this. And I got 3 of these because I wasn't sure what to make. The first thing that came in my mind was a top or something. So I just grabbed 3 just to have enough for whatever I'm trying to make. And yeah, I just really, really love these colors. Here you can see the purple. Yeah, got these pretty, pretty skeins. It actually is like different colorways. Let me show you here. You can see the brand. Hopefully it's not too close for you. Then you can see here the name. Yeah, so that was number 1. So the next thing that I got is this beautiful color. I just love this. When I saw this, I'm like, yes, this is something for myself. It is 50% cotton and 50% superwash merino wool. It is a little bit bigger than the other one that I showed you, like in terms of the thickness of the yarn. Let me see. It is recommending a 4 to 4.5 millimeter. In US it would be 6 to 7. I guess it goes for hook and needles. It is from Anchor Bay, and here you can see all the info. And yeah, it's this really, really beautiful pink. I'm so excited to use this. I thought about making a hat with this, and that's why I only got 1 piece. It is 100 grams, which is gonna be 240 meters or 262 yards. So I'm hoping it should be enough for a hat for myself. And if not, I'm just gonna probably make maybe a different colored brim or something. There's solutions. But that's what I have this plan for. So this is for myself as well as the blue. However, the blue, you know, I just also don't want to be super fixed on like a project, like, oh, I will have to do this project because I had this in my mind. I want to give myself the space to change my mind, you know. The other thing that I got in the store Yarnify is this color right here. It's so gorgeous. It got so many colors in this one skein. Let me just show you the colors first because it's so beautiful. So of course you have the red right here, and you have a dark red. You also have orange. I believe you would also say ochre colored. It also got this type of green, also like brownish, and over here I think it is like dark red purplish. It's so beautiful. I love this color. And oh, somebody snatched my hair. I did get this for my husband because I also want to make him a hat. And when I was looking through all of the colors that they had, this one kind of stood out to me because I know that he loves red, and I didn't just want to take like a blank red. I wanted to have something unique, like I said, and this is perfect. For the infos, it is Malabrigo Rios, and I mean, it does say here Sagittarius. My husband is not a Sagittarius, but you know, that doesn't really matter. It is a worsted weight yarn. It is recommending a 4.5 to 5.5 millimeter hook or needle, and it is 100% superwash merino wool. And yeah, it is 100 grams. I don't know if I said it already, but it is adding up to 192 meters or 210 yards. So let me just show you this right here. Yeah, I really love this, and I'm so excited to make a hat for him with this. The next thing that I got is for my daughter. Just look at this color. This is so gorgeous. I love this. It is very thin, but the color is just perfect for my daughter. Like when I saw this, I saw her skin tone and her eyes just matching with this color already in my head, and yeah, it's perfect for her. So it is a lightweight yarn. I think that's how you say it. So number 3, and it is 55% cotton and 45% viscose, which is from bamboo. And yeah, it's pretty soft. I mean, you can feel that it's cotton, but you know, it just has a nice like light and natural touch to it, which I love. It is from, I think, Cascade Yarns, and it says Pandamonium Multis, I guess that's what it says. And it is 100 grams, which adds up to 250 meters or 273 yards, and is recommending a 4 millimeter hook or needle. This is the colors. What I do have planned with this, because as you can see, I only got a little skein for, well, this is 100 grams, and I was actually thinking of grabbing a second one, but then I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna need a second one. So I was thinking in the store, okay, what am I gonna make for her? Because if I made a shirt or something, I would definitely have to have grabbed a second one. But then I'm thinking, what can I do with only 100 grams of this? And I was thinking it would be so cute if I made her like a jogging suit, and just made the jogging suit in like one color, but have like the brim I don't know if you call it brim, but I guess like all the little bands, like the sleeves and the neckline, and like the pants, like the little, I don't know, I think you know what I mean. Yeah, just have this in that color, so I'm really excited to make that for her. Yeah, but now honestly I'm thinking of other things I could do with this. So I guess I'm gonna keep you updated what I'm actually gonna end up making for her. I did get something for my son, obviously. Actually, I'm about to show you what I made for him, because that's the first thing that I made. Well, that's the first yarn that I used to make something. Let me just grab it real quick. Okay, so this is the scarf that I made for my son. I love the colors. I looked in the store for a yarn for him, and as soon as I saw this, I'm like, this is so perfect, because this has like some ocean type of vibes, and it's like a darker color, but like a mix of greens and blues, and I just love that so much, and I instantly thought about him when I saw this. So yeah, this is the scarf. I already filmed a tutorial for this scarf. I also made one for my daughter, so yeah, it should be out probably after this video, so just stay tuned. And yeah, but this is very beautiful. I'm gonna put I'm just gonna insert a video of the skein or of the yarn before I made this, just so you know what it looked like and also what brand it is. The second store that I went to in Chicago was Miss Purl, and it is located on West 95th Street. I loved that store a lot because it was so cozy in there, and just so, it was definitely smaller than Yarnify, but it just had something like a really cozy living room vibe to it. And the owner in the shop was really helpful and welcoming. She talked to me about some yarn and, you know, helped me out to find what I was looking for. What I also really loved, they had a lot of paintings and drawings on the wall, and the owner said that all of these paintings and drawings are basically collections that people gifted to her, people that she knows, and also maybe customer that she knew. So yeah, it was just really cool seeing all of these pictures and all of this art, you know. It just had so much energy in there from this art. I did find some really beautiful and unique yarn in there, which was what I was routing for. So let me show you what I got. Oh yeah, and also she did wrap all of the yarn up in this paper, and just unwrapping it is just oh, I love yarn. And I actually got it in 2 colors, as you can see. First, I saw this yellow color, and while I was over there in the US, I've just been thinking about, I just want to make like a cardigan, maybe like a granny square cardigan for my daughter, and I want to make it in like this really beautiful pastel vibrant yellow. And I walked into the store and I saw this one, and I'm like, this is exactly the color that I had in mind. I wanted to stick on the natural fiber side of the yarns. However, for this I did make an exception because it's so beautiful, and as you can see, it got this glitter vibe going on in there, and this just yeah, it got me. So it is from James C. Brett. I'm not sure if that's the brand, I guess so, but it says Baby Twinkle. Yeah, it's gotta be the brand. So Baby Twinkle, that's the name of the yarn, and it is 65% acrylic, 28% super soft nylon, and 7% lurex, which I think I looked it up what that was, but I forgot. So I'm just gonna look it up again and probably insert a little screenshot in here for you in case you didn't know, because I'm really not sure what this is right now. It is 100 grams, which adds up to 300 meters or 328 yards. And it is recommending a 4mm hook/needle. Yeah, and I really love this color, and like I showed you, I did get a pink one. They actually also had like a mint color, also like a green minty color, which was so beautiful. I was thinking about that if I should get this one with the pink, but I already had yellow in my mind, so it's these two. I'm just really excited to make something for my daughter with this. Let me just show you again this color right here. It's so gorgeous. Then let me show you the back so you can see what they say on here. So that was the first two things that I got in Miss Purl. Wait, how much did I buy in there? Ah, yeah, I remember. Here comes the hand-dyed yarns. Just look at it. It's so beautiful. This just reminds me of like the height of spring, and it's this beautiful flower garden. It has these beautiful silver glitter strands in there. Let me just show you. It's so beautiful. And it is actually hand dyed specifically for the store Miss Purl. It is fingering weight. It is 75% superwash merino, 15% nylon, and 10% stellina, which is those silver strands that you see in there. It is 100 grams, which adds up to 400 meters, and it is recommending number 1 to 3 needles or B to E hooks. So it says here, custom color for Miss Purl. And this type of yarn, I got this in 2 more colors. I'm about to show you. These are like probably the most beautiful and unique yarns that I ever got. I did get it in this beautiful, beautiful green with these pink purple splashes on them. It is so beautiful. Usually I never wear any like green type of garments, and I don't know if this type of color green would go with my skin tone, but regardless I had to get it because it's so beautiful. And I'm thinking, I don't even know what to make with this. Like I have a couple ideas, but I'll probably just use this for maybe like some sleeves or like some magical details. It is the exact same materials like the other one. Everything is the same, so you can just take all the info from the previous one for this also. But yeah, it's so beautiful. It just reminds me of the colors of like a forest fairy. Like if I was a fairy in the forest, these would be my colors. Like these, that's what my dress would be made out of, you know. And probably my wings too and everything. The last color that I got is, oh my god, it's so beautiful. Like I could sit and look at this and like probably meditate on this for a nice minute. So it is like a salmony type of pink with some colorful sparkles in there. I mean, look at it, how gorgeous this is. And again, all of the info with the weight, the material, and the needle size is the same like the other two. And also at Miss Purl's, they gifted me this little bag. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do with this. I mean, it is pretty cool. It says Miss Purl, craft with every fiber of your being. But like I said, I don't really know what to do with it because it seems a little bit fragile. And also they gifted me this, I don't know what to call this. Probably a keychain. I actually never even opened this. Let me see. It is hard. And oh my god! It is a measuring tape! How cool is this? Wait, how does it go back in? Wait, I don't know. Am I doing this right? Maybe I have to just push it back in. I think that's how it goes in, hopefully. I'm gonna figure this out, but I didn't know! It is a measuring tape! You want this? Look, it's a measuring tape! I didn't even know! Okay, so how cool is this? I didn't even know that it's a measuring tape. Well, it definitely is gonna go on my keychain now because it always comes in handy to have a measuring tape. And it is with it actually comes with inch and centimeters, and it is up to 60 inches and 150 centimeters, so pretty decent. Okay, you guys, now we are moving from Chicago to Milwaukee. The first store that I went to in Milwaukee is called Fiber Fever. And actually, when I did purchase the yarn, they gave me this cute little artsy paper with it. The yarn store, I got there pretty early. I think I got there a little bit after they opened. I guess it was like 10 a.m. or something. And it was nobody in the store, which I loved. I actually had a lot of time and space to explore what type of yarn they had in there, and the lady in there was also very helpful, but also she gave me a lot of room to just browse through everything. Whenever I needed something or had questions, she would do the best to help me answer these questions. The store itself was it looked more like the Yarnify store in terms of furniture and how it was decorated. But it was definitely smaller than the Yarnify store. But it was also like cozy in there, you know. They also had, I actually didn't film this, but they had another corner, like when you look into the store, in the video you can see that. They have the wall with the hand-dyed yarns, and around the corner they had like some more yarns. I guess it was like leftover yarns that they had, or like the last type of skeins that they had from a certain color that you could browse through, but I didn't really find anything over there. What I did find, I got 2 yarns in that store. One of them is for a friend. I already gifted it to her, but I'm gonna insert a video right here to show you what yarn I got for her. And the yarn that I got for myself is this beautiful, vibrant purple color. This is so gorgeous. I saw this over there by the hand-dyed yarns. And they actually had a couple different ones of these. And it did go by zodiac signs actually. And I saw this purple one and I just grabbed it because the color is just so beautiful. And when I looked at the colorway, it said Aquarius. And it's so funny because by zodiac sign I am an Aquarius, so that was a pretty cool coincidence, and kind of, you know, a sign for me to know that this is the right yarn for me. It does say it is from Lady Pure, I guess. Let me just show you the brand. And it is fingering weight. It's 100 grams, which adds up to 438 yards. It's made up of 75% superwash merino wool, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina, which again is these beautiful silver yarn threads that's spun into the whole yarn. And yeah, it actually doesn't say what hook or needle size to use with this, but I asked the lady in the store and she said she would probably use like a 2.5 to 3.5, like depending how you want to make it. If you want to have it more tighter, then you would go for a smaller needle size. And if you want to have maybe more like a looser type of tension, I guess is how you say it, when you crochet or knit, then you can go for a bigger one. But yeah, it's this really gorgeous purple, and I'm probably gonna make a top or something for myself with this. And yeah, I'm gonna keep you updated on that. Let's just show you the colors again. This is what I got at Fiber Fever. And the last store that I went to, I think it was located in the downtown area. It's called Planet Bead. However, the store owner didn't want me to film anything in the store, so I don't have any footage from within the store. But you can just go to Google and search for the store. They actually have a lot of pictures from the inside of the store, and also a couple videos, so you can have a little insight of what it looks like in there. They do mainly have beads, like the name already says. They have all kinds of materials. They have plastic beads, wooden beads, glass beads, gemstone beads, all kinds of beads. They also have all kinds of other items, like pins or like little decor type of things that you can use for like any of your art projects. So yeah, they did have a really big variety of different things, and also from countries all over the world. I wanted to grab a piece of yarn that was very unique to me and some rose quartz beads. However, somehow my payment didn't go through, so yeah, and I was already in a hurry to be somewhere else, so I just thought, you know what, it's kind of meant to be for me not to get that, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. As far as the yarns in the store, they did have a yarn section there, and it's not like in a regular yarn shop where you have a lot of basic colors and basic materials and then maybe some unique hand-dyed yarns like in the other shops that I went to. It was really unique yarns with a lot of sequins in them, and like really funny looking colors, furry type of yarns. And most of the yarns were actually on the not natural fiber side of yarns, so most of them, I don't know, they didn't really speak to me anyway, like the colors and all that stuff. If you're ever there and you want to have some really unique looking yarn or some beads or all like kinds of other items, that's probably a good store for you to check out. And that wraps up my yarn shopping video. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed going to all of these yarn shops and, you know, just talking to the store owners for a little bit and just seeing what types of yarns that they have, and also being able to bring home yarn from a different country, from a different place, is so unique to me. And also yeah, it's so much fun. And now that I'm back here in my home country, it's just so cool to have something from a place that now is so far away, kind of, even though if you hop on a plane you'll be there in like 8-9 hours. So it's not super far away, but I think you know what I'm saying. It's not only, when I look at the yarn that I bought in Chicago and Milwaukee, I don't only look at the yarn, like I also just, it reminds me of all the beautiful memories that and experiences that I had over there, and just a good time that I had over there. I had so much fun also sharing with you all the yarns that I got, and I'm also thinking about doing some yarn shopping tours around here in my home area. If you guys would like to see that, definitely comment down below if you want to see that. And yeah, I'm excited to see you in the next video, and until then, happy crocheting and happy knitting. So this is my setup right here by the plants with the sunlight. Looks kind of like a really small living room. Really cozy. You guys, I just figured out how to get this measuring tape back in there. It's a button in the middle right here, and you press it and it goes back in.